Did you know you can get through the dam section of this damn game without taking any damage? Stick around and I'll show you how.
Yeah!
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you a little tip that'll help you with the dam section of this damn game. In fact, I'm going to show you how you can beat the dam without taking any damn damage. Okay, jumping right into the dam. I'm going to use save states to get through the process of showing you stuff, as well as I'm going to try to explain in enough detail that you'll understand, but try to do it pretty quickly. One of the main things that we want to do, look, we got to the first one already. We want to make sure that we're not in too big of a hurry. You can make it through in enough time. You don't want to try to speed through. That's oftentimes where you're going to take damage, is if you're trying to go too fast. But each time you get to one of the electric things, you can wait for it. The other thing that we want to do is, in some of the spots, it becomes really difficult to manage because of the current, the water that pulls you different directions. By managing our location and not bumping into walls when we don't have to, we can actually control the current and make it help us instead of hinder us in certain spots. So I'll explain where to go in between each bomb, and we'll go from there. All right, after this bomb, we're going to wait right here. Now, do not touch the ceiling or the floor going through these next two sections. After this electricity, we're going to go up to the bomb up above us. Try not to touch any walls, and there is the next bomb. Come down. Try not to touch any of the walls as you come through here. You'll know you've done this section right if there's current that wants to pull you through these through that electrical beam, and there was there. If the current's fighting you there, then you've done something wrong. Go through here, follow this around the bottom and back up to the top. Wait for this and go through here. Remember, the seaweed in this game has some funky hitboxes. Maybe I can put a picture down here or something of the image of the seaweed and exactly where the hitbox is. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Best thing to do is just follow my little visuals on here to know where you can be to be safe. Okay. Now, if you've done this right, we have time to wait. If you've done this right, the current's actually going to pull you through these two. We need that to happen there. If it doesn't happen, all right, this is a hard spot. All right, I got hit. If it doesn't happen there, you're not going to get through those two without getting hit. So if you've done something wrong up until this point, you've touched a wall you shouldn't have, or whatever, the current's not going to pull you through those two. As long as you follow along with what I did, it should. That's going to help you get here. We can't get out, so you need to get to a spot. This isn't one of the tricky spots here. Nope. If you're playing casually, taking one hit here is not a big deal. But if you're trying to do this without damage, this is one of the more difficult spots. We want to be... Wow. Nope, too far forward. A pixel too far forward. Right there. You want to be right there. Now, after this, we're going to swim through and bump our head in this little corner right there. And then I'm going to save it right here. If you bump your head in that corner, it's going to take the current that was pulling you and shut it off. That way, when we go through this seaweed section, there won't be any current pulling us one way or the other. It's going to be difficult enough without the current. We want to go right up in the middle here. And now you can see, it looks like I should be in the seaweed there. I wanted to just show that off here, but I'm not. I can actually get in it there, but not here. And that's what I'm talking about with the weird hitbox. But we want to line up right in the middle here. And then as soon as you get here, tap over. The whole time I'm going to explain this section a little more than the rest of it, because it's one of the more difficult spots. The whole time I'm swimming as fast as I can on the way up. Tap, 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 tap. And I'm watching for where the seaweed goes the other direction. And I'm just going to tap to the left once. Okay. So here we go. Swim, 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 swim. Tap left. So now I need to go back to the right. So I'm going to tap to the right. And what I want to do is I want to get high enough in this seaweed. That's a little too high. So right about here. And then when I get here, I want to hold right and then just tap a couple times as I go over. Come through here. I'm going to fall down, hold right, tap once. Fall down, hold right, tap once. So we're essentially getting ourselves up high enough and then starting to hold right. And as we fall, we tap to kind of tap the swim to keep us at the same level. I'll show you that whole section at one time. So tap, 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 left, turn back to the right, hold right, tap, 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 keep yourself high enough, tap, 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 tap. And that's how you can get through that seaweed section. That's where you're going to spend the most time. If you watch this little tutorial here and then you follow along with what I do, even if you get hit in that seaweed 3 or 4 times, this is still going to give you an easy route through the dam where you're going to get through it without taking very much damage. And with some practice, you can do it without getting hit at all. Okay, keep moving forward. We're waiting on this. Wait here. Wait here. Like I said, you don't need to be in a hurry. Now, this is a little tricky. We're going to get into this little, so I want to be all the way up here. I went a little too far, so I took a hit there. Do it again for you. Right here. And then we want to mash the button and hold right as soon as it goes away. And then we're at the next one. So in that section there, we wanted to be in that little notch by where the electricity was. When we're there, we want to just mash the swim button to keep us as high as possible. And as soon as that electric goes away, you keep mashing the swim button and hold the right button. And that'll force you out in enough time to get by. We're going to wait on the ground here. When you're on the ground, that's a little too far forward. When you're on the ground, the current can't pull you away. And as soon as it goes away, because we're fighting current in this spot, fall down here. Wait right there, go through, and we're at the next bomb. Just let yourself fall here. And we need to tap a couple times to get through there. And now I'll save it right here. This spot's deceiving. It's not as difficult as you may think. You want to stay higher rather than lower. Let's do that a couple times. So as I'm going through, I'm tapping quite a bit to keep myself where I'm at the bottom of the seaweed, bottom to inside the seaweed a little bit. You don't want to be lower in that section. You want to be higher. That stuff's trying to pull you down as you go. So I'm going to just keep tapping as I go through here. Never tapping more than twice. So I'm doing it in sections. Tap, 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 tap. If you go tap, 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 you're just going to climb up too fast. So just keep tapping twice as you go across there. One more time. Tap, tap. Oop, a little low. Tap, 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 tap. There we go. You're going to start, I'm going to save it right here, but you're going to start to lose time now. This is where if you're playing casually, just go right for the bomb and be done with it. And you just take the one hit from the last little bit of electric here. But you can get through this without damage. It's actually pretty tricky though. We want to get ourselves as close as we can to that electric and then hold left and tap twice after the electric goes away. And there you are. Okay. That is how you can get through the damn section of this damn game without taking any damn damage. I hope this is helpful. And this has been what we call in the stream of Slackplanation. Have a good day, everybody.